This episode was made possible with the cooperation and generosity of the Groningen Tourist Board, the Boutique Hotel de Dulin, and the Drie Sisters. A huge thank you to our amazing partners. Hi, welcome to Jovie's Homeland, the series where Dan and I explore one Dutch province per month for 1 year. In this video, we'll show you around the city of Groningen, eat some tasty food, adopt a baby animal in the name of Jovie's home subscribers, and even do a small giveaway with a local Gronings treat. So make sure to stick around for the whole episode. We arrived to Groningen City and checked into the Boutique Hotel de Dulin. This is the oldest hotel in Groningen from 1798, and it's located in the city center on the main square. Our room had an incredible view of the city's jewel, the Martini Toren. The room was so big and the staff was extremely welcoming, helpful, and fun. The style and decor of this hotel reminds us of its history. Meanwhile, the people who work there are so energetic and young. This intersection of old and young is repeated throughout the city. For those of you who likes to see a little bit of behind the scenes, here you can see me painting my nails while we wait for our tour to begin. And Dan and Susan are totally laughing at me. But hey, a girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do. We met our tour guide, Devin. Devin started our tour at the Prinstuin, a stunning walled rose garden and tea room. It is a very quiet and peaceful spot in the middle of a bustling city. And while there's no way that we can show you everything that we got to see in the tour, if you go to Groningen, and you should, I highly recommend booking a city tour with the Groningen Tourist Board. Everyone there is super knowledgeable and really kind.
I left Leo and Luna at home, so I didn't have to be a mom, okay? Please.
From Prinstuin, we went to possibly the most innovative and creative building I've ever seen, the Forum. This geometric, modern building, nestled between the more traditional buildings of Groningen, is a gathering place for Groningen's residents. Here you can use the computers, you can study, you can bring your kids to play, you can go upstairs to the public library and read a book. There's a movie theater as well as public gathering spaces where they show local movies on a big screen from time to time. It's really a place made by the city for all of its residents, young and old. And there's also a very fun little graphic that will dance with you. Did you know that Groningen is the only city in the Netherlands where the bars don't have a closing time? Here you can see just how popular nightlife is because there are streets literally with only bars on them. One of the most interesting things I learned on the tour was about Dutch Huffias, many of which are still in use in Groningen. In the past, the Huffias of Groningen offered free shelter to the poor, to widows, and the sick. While they're no longer free, today all kinds of private individuals live in these oases of peace in the city center. You can walk into a handful of them for a little visit and to enjoy a moment of silence. We visited the Gasthuis Hoffia, which houses people who might be feeling a bit lonely. In order to live here, you go through an interview process, and those with the greatest need and who fit in with the other residents are chosen. I was particularly moved hearing this. It is no secret that I really love the social aspects of living in the Netherlands. But to hear that cities, including Groningen, possess these incredibly beautiful landmark courtyard buildings, and instead of selling them off to the highest bidder, they keep these special places for people with different needs. Yes, some of them have been sold and converted, but those that haven't, like the one that we visited, send a strong message that every resident is important and should be included in the society. We walked along a shopping street that is reserved for small local businesses. We popped into a local shop dedicated to peanut butter. It was so fun to see all the different flavors. I personally tried out the lemongrass chili peanut butter, and surprisingly it was great. We also bought a sample set of 5 mini ones to give away to one of you. So if you'd like to be entered into the giveaway, leave a comment mentioning our dancing skills, and I will choose a random winner some point next week. You must live in the Netherlands or Belgium to enter because of shipping and stuff. Next up, we visited the Groningen Museum of Modern Art. The Groninger Museum had the Mendini exhibition. Mendini is an Italian architect who designed the actual museum building itself. However, shortly before his death, he was given an opportunity to put together his dream exhibition. And his exhibition includes some of his own work, but it also showcases dozens of other artists. Now, Hotel de Dulin is connected to Europe's largest privately owned bar-pub complex. Comprised of about 11 different interconnected bars and pubs and clubs, the Drie Gezusters is really a special place. Sander is the most charming, hardworking, and fun manager you'll ever meet, and he showed us around. As a result of coronavirus closures, the Drie Gezusters took an opportunity to renovate several bars as well as their kitchen. And while some of these that you're seeing are still being updated, the majority of the rooms are open for business. Because it's located in a historic building, there are many, many magnificent details everywhere you look. From stained glass ceilings to authentic train seats to rooms full of fun video games, people of all ages can really enjoy their time here. Finally, it was dinner time. We had a wonderful 3-course dinner at the Grand Cafe. The delicious food was made better by our surprise dinner guest and longtime subscriber, Willie. Thank you so much for driving an hour to meet us. It was a joy to put a face to your YouTube icon. And if you don't know who this gorgeous blonde lady dancing with Dan is, meet Zuzana. She is our main camera woman and photographer for the Homeland series. I'm not sure why we couldn't stop dancing everywhere we went. There was just something about Groningen that gave us all great energy. We decided to end the evening at one of the terraces of the Drie Gezusters overlooking the markt. Since I didn't have to drive or look after small children, I may have had a few drinks. And then I made this TikTok video that went kind of viral that you're gonna see. Hey ladies, are you wondering where all the good-looking Dutchmen are? I found them. They're in Groningen! What? What is in the water here? Hello! The next day, we climbed the Martini Toren. This 97-meter tall symbol of Groningen houses 52 bells that chime 4 times an hour. It has over 250 extremely narrow steps to the top, but the view was worth it. Dan and I raced up the stairs to try to capture the bells ringing, only to miss it by 2 seconds.
I like it, but not a lot. I don't like it.
The Martini Toren also houses the largest and heaviest bell in the Netherlands, as well as the largest sundial. And here's a little fun fact. No building in Groningen is permitted to be taller than 97 meters, because nothing can be taller than this tower.
So one thing that we absolutely have to try in Groningen is a Groningse delicacy called eierballen, which means egg balls. Sorry, it's just very funny in English with my dirty mind. Alright, so here we're at the Drie Zusters pub, and we heard that they're very, very good here. So we have 4 mini egg balls. Oh, sorry for the crinkly sound. 4 mini egg balls. Let's try. You ready, Dan?
It's like a bitterball.
It does look like a bitterball, but it has egg inside, so
Cheers.
Cheers.
I didn't have any egg.
I mean, it's very hot.
Very good.
It is really good. This one has a bit of a curry flavor.
Yeah.
What egg is this small?
Kwartel egg.
If you're from Groningen and you know what eggs are in the eierbal, please let us know. Because this is not a chicken egg.
It's good.
Yeah. Nice, Groningen. It's a good treat.
After our yummy Groningen snack, we drove from Groningen to Petupurin. The 20-kilometer drive took us through some really gorgeous farmland and countryside. I noticed, because I'm so used to driving in a straight line in the Randstad, that the curvy roads in this province were everywhere and they were really, really fun for me to maneuver on. We visited the Seal Rescue and Rehabilitation Center in Petupurin. As we were walking in, an animal ambulance pulled up with 2 orphaned or injured seals, the center's newest residents. Seals here are taken care of, and once they are old enough or once they're healed, then they are released back into the wild. The Seal Center doesn't receive subsidies, nor is it supported by the Dutch government, and it's entirely dependent on donations and entrance fees. While researching the center for this episode, Dan and I were looking at pictures of the seals who are currently in reception, and while they are all so cute, we completely fell in love with Shakira. Shakira was born prematurely, and as you can tell by her fluffy fur, she was orphaned. We immediately knew that we wanted to do a symbolic adoption of her in the name of Jovie's home subscribers. So thank you to everyone who watches our videos. It is because of you that we were able to help Shakira. And just like that, our lovely trip to Groningen was over, sooner than we liked. We absolutely loved every moment and do hope to visit Groningen again. You guys, up next, we will visit Friesland. So if you live there, make sure to follow us on Facebook or Instagram, because there we will let you know when and where we'll be there in case you want to meet us. Thank you so much for watching this episode. Thank you so much once again to our amazing partners that helped us to make this episode possible. And we will see you in the next one. Bye!